What's up, guys? So, I know I promised this yesterday or Wednesday. I didn't get around to it. So, I'm going to show you a couple of my autograph posters. I got to go through this pile. So, I'm going to record a poster, go through it, and then record the next one. So, there'll be a lot of pauses and whatnot in between. So, this poster, I got that date right there. Right there, the date. What's the date? I saw the date. 24th of January, 2008. He did a signing at the GameStop right across from Madison Square Garden. And we went just to, go meet him, get pictures, whatever, get shit signed. And I had these two posters. One on the door, on the inside when you walked in, and one on the inside. So me and a friend of mine, we asked, hey, we get those posters. And the guy was like, when the signing's over. Well, we kind of wanted to get him signed, can we get him autographed? He goes, let me talk to our manager. Manager goes, when the line dies down, come see me. So we were like one of the first 5, maybe 10 people in there. And there was maybe like 50 people total, maybe 50, if that. And as soon as the last person came through, me and my friend are standing there. We looked at the manager goes, come get him. So I took the one up the door. He took the one up the wall. We went up and got it autographed. Right there. I mean, just Tommy Dreamer. So there's only 2 of these posters from that signing in existence, and I have one, which is this one. My friend has the other one. I don't know if he sold them or not, but this fucking cough is ridiculous. So we got it signed, and here we are 17 years later, right? 18 years later, 17 years later. 17 years ago, holy fuck. Wow. Crazy. Yeah, this is the weekend. Actually, if I recall correctly, this was the weekend before the Rumble in 2008. I think they were in the city because the Rumble in 2008 was at the Garden. And they had wrestlers all it was promoting it. It was him. Another signing, it was Beth Phoenix and Brian Kendrick. Another signing was The Miz and John Morrison. There was another signing. There weren't big name people. There was no like Triple H, no Taker, no Kane, nothing, no big names. It was like, mid card or I think Punk did something. No, Punk didn't do anything. There was someone of a big name did something. I couldn't tell you who it was. But yeah, so this is the only one in existence. Well, I should say there's 2 in existence from this particular. I mean, I'm sure there's a WrestleMania poster like this in like another state with another wrestler, but not from this particular signing. There's only 2, and I have one. So, all right, let me go through the rest of these, and I'll find another gem and show you. This is an autographed, but in reality, I probably could have everybody on here autographed, except for Owen, because I got this poster right after Owen passed away. I got a signing here in Jersey. I think it was actually Sussex County Fair. It was Draws, did his free signing, and they gave out these posters. But I basically got a picture with everybody on here. I met everybody on here. Got a picture with everybody except Owen. When I met Owen twice. The first time was 97 at Manhattan Mall. It was Austin first, and his line was fucking. I mean, we were like the first 10 in line. Me and my brother, my brother's friend. And we got Austin. We had to go back in the line for Owen and Bulldog. And everybody, like 80% of people left after Austin. And I was kind of hoping to get because you couldn't, they said no pictures, only get a picture of, not with. And so I have the picture of Austin, not with Austin, which, I mean, I got a picture with Austin since, obviously. And then Owen and Bulldog. And I didn't get a picture with them that day. That was 97. And the thing was, they gave out the promo, Owen and Bulldog, with the tag titles. And I got it signed. And I actually sold that for a lot of money during the pandemic because we needed the money. I didn't want to, but I showed it because we were doing online auctions on Facebook. That was like a thing, like a lot of vendors from wrestling conventions were doing. And I was like, listen, we needed the money. We weren't getting paid. We were on unemployment because, we own a business. And even though we owned the business, we were still entitled to unemployment because we were getting paid technically. We got a check made to us and whatever. And And I'm like, listen, I have like 12 boxes of signed Jax figures. I mean, literally like 12 boxes of like old 3-packs and 2-packs and just shitting. And I had brought it up to show. I said, hey, I got this one. If anybody's interested, and I showed it. And one of the guys who does conventions and he has a lot of money, he's like, what's your price? I'm like, listen, I didn't think about selling it. He's like, listen, $2,000 right now, I can PayPal you. I looked at Gina, she looked at me. Because Gina was on, we were doing live on Facebook. So I was on my computer, my laptop, and Gina was on another laptop, keeping tabs of what's going on. Because you got to, basically it was like a bidding thing. I put a figure up, say, like, oh, Jesus Christ, Stone Cold. I started to bid at $100. And like, say, Charlie bid 120, Mike bid 125. And then we do 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, whoever had the highest bid, got it. So that's how I made my money during the pandemic. And he said, 2,000. I look at Gina, she looks at me, and even my friend who was with me, he goes, I do it. And I'm like, oh. And I did it for 2,000. So, do I regret it now? Yeah. Looking back at it, I probably could have got a lot more for it now, almost 5 years later, 4.5 years later. Whatever. I'm not going to talk about the past. But technically, I could still technically get everybody on this poster except Owen, China, and Sable would be the hardest living person because she don't do nothing. She's with Brock. And if you see her with Brock, you attempt to go near her, Brock turns into the fucking Hulk. And I am not fucking. That's the one person I will not fuck with is Brock Lesnar. That guy's a monster. Please, the guy's nuts. I mean, Austin's feasible. Taker, Mankind, Deborah, Outlaws, X-Pac, Hunter, Jarrett. Kane's simple. The hardest one here, honestly, to get, which aside from Sable, either Hunter or Rock would be one of the two hardest ones to get. So yeah, this is the 1999 pay-per-view schedule for Mania down to whatever pay-per-view that was in December of 99. So I know it's not autographed, but I think I found it and I didn't show you guys. I think it's pretty cool. So all right, be right back. So I had two of these. The first one I had signed by everybody except Mayweather. And 2 times I had a chance for him. First time was a lot of people, so I knew he wasn't doing it. The second time, well, let me revert back. I got this poster from the WrestleMania 24 press conference that was at the Hard Rock. Like maybe a week before Mania. The week of Mania, like prior to Mania. And it had like 4 or 5 of them there. Peeled off the fucking wall. Actually, tape marks on the back still. They put to the wall these things, whatever this is. So, at this actual press conference, Big Show, Edge, and Orton, I got signed at the press conference. And then I got Taker right after Mania, because they went overseas, and then they came back. And we had the flight coming back. I didn't tell nobody. I kept that one hush hush. I know it's kind of a dick, but me and my friend Dave went. And he saw me and my friend. He was kind of like, oh, he literally, before he connects anything, he looks at us, he goes, 1 each, no photos. Good enough for me. I got my poster. And my friend Dave got his Mania program. And then Triple H, I got when I got the poster behind me signed. Which I will show that to you last. That's the best post out of all of them, my opinion. And then Cena, I got, he was promoting something in the city, I got him. So basically, I had everybody on here except Mayweather. And it was probably 2010, maybe early, in the mid, not about, maybe like late 09, early 10. And he did a show and there was like 3 people there. I was one of them. And what I did was I brought a piece of cardboard with me, and I purposely clipped it to the cardboard with those big clips. And my marker ready to go. It wasn't like I had to take the poster out and fucking unroll it and clip it to the cardboard. I had it ready to go. He went in, he just waved and went in. I'm like, listen, I had it facing him, marker in my hand, marker in my left hand, because if he's coming toward me, he's a righty, obviously, I'm guessing. And ready, take it, bang, bang, bang. Like it wasn't even there. I'm like, this fucking guy. So guy standing next to me, he goes, I'll buy it off you. I'm like, how much? He goes, $1,000. I said, what do you got? He goes, you got PayPal? I said, yeah. PayPal me $1,000. He went to one of these fucking cafes. They had a computer. I went with him, and he PayPal'd me, and then it went. And then I started my email from the same computer, and there was payment. I made sure it was there. I went to PayPal. I transferred it to my bank, and I gave the poster. I knew the guy. I was like I knew the guy from doing this. Let me just refrain that. I knew the guy. This was before smartphones, so. But I knew the guy from doing all this wrestling stuff. It wasn't like he's some schmuck who was standing there with me $1,000 and whatever. I would have found out that was the case. I would have found the guy and beat his ass. But yeah, $1,000, and I paid nothing. What did I pay? Train fare for all of them. The longest I had to go for anybody was fucking Taker to Jersey, to Newark Airport. That was what? $2 maybe $5 on a train, maybe $10. So I made my money back. I didn't give a fuck. So. I can't find the other poster I was looking for. It's gotta be in the house somewhere. I gotta find that. So I'll show a non-wrestling poster, and then I'll show the big wrestling poster, which I hope it can fucking fit here, because it's fucking huge. So, all right, let me show the next poster. It's non-wrestling. I had to zoom out on this one. So I got this poster for my 12th birthday, way back in 1984. And I always said that I'd love to get an autograph one day. And in 2009... they did a signing at J&R Music World for the 25th anniversary of Stay Hungry. Which at the time I can't believe it was 20 years. And here we are now, it's 40 years. Almost 41. May will be 41 years. So I told them all I got it for my 12th birthday and whatever. They were like, oh, that's so awesome. So, AJ Perro, who passed away. I got Eddie Ojeda. I got JJ French. I got Mark Mendoza. And I got D. Snyder. And I'm so glad that best silver Sharpies are these guys. Well, that one's not great, that one's not great. This one are good. And D. Snyder's is good. But I have a small Twitter sister poster. If you actually go back and watch the We're Not Gonna Take It video, the poster the guy picks up and he points, he says, what is that? That poster I decided too. I gotta find it. It's either here or it's in Wayne. Also, my old house in the attic, I have mirrors. I have a Twisted Sister mirror, which I actually should run and get that and show you that real quick. I got that for my birthday too. I got that Twisted Sister mirror, this poster, Twisted Sister wallet with the chain, which I still have, and a Twisted Sister live show from San Bernardino. The one that was re-released with Stay Hungry in 2009, they chopped the fuck out of it. The original with the VHS, it's just full show, flat out. The only thing the re-release has is they come out and do I Wanna Rock Again, which is kind of cool. But like the VHS has an interview with D. Snyder before the show, and then has another interview with D. Snyder after the show, which is pretty cool. But they chop like all the cursing out and all the shit he was saying, all these dropping F-bombs, whatever. So, but yeah, I got this 1984, which is fucking crazy. And I got some mirrors. So I got Iron Maiden Killers. Iron Maiden Number the Beast. My father got those two and a Twisted Sister mirror at a flea market. Not even the one by my house in Queens. He owned my mom somewhere, and I had them. They were like $10 each. It was like $10 for the two Iron Maiden mirrors and $5 for a Twisted Sister mirror. And not even the Twisted Sister mirror. The Iron Maiden ones aren't even mirrors. They're like it's like a glass. It's like a stained glass photo. When next time I go there, I'm gonna grab them and take them back. Come back and do a video on those two because those are fucking sweet. I have other stuff. So I think I have a Motley Crue one too that fell and broke. There's a hole in it. You have a ton of shit at the Wayne house in the attic. I gotta grab that shit. But I'm gonna go grab the mirror actually, and then I'll do the big poster when I'm done. So all right, be right back. Here's the mirror. It's a small mirror, nothing fancy. But I got this. That's with the sister poster. The VHS tape. I have the tape. I don't have the cover no more. And the wallet's in the attic in Wayne. When I go there again, I'm going to go in the attic and try to find a wallet. And the Iron Maiden pictures that I got for my birthday that same year. At the time, 1984, I had just gotten into Metallica and Slayer. That's on my birthday. So at the time, when I was at that age, my parents only knew I like Motley Crue, Iron Maiden, Twisted Sister. So my 12th birthday was Twisted Sister stuff, Iron Maiden, and Motley Crue. They didn't, my mom wasn't too hip on Slayer because of the whole devil thing. And even though I don't believe in none of that now, but at the time, I had to go to religion and all that whole shit. But once I made confirmation, March of '86, I made it on a Sunday, went back that Wednesday, got my certificate, went to church that Saturday with my father and my brothers, and that was it. That was my last time going to mass, an actual mass, outside of like a Christian communion, confirmation, wedding, or funeral. Outside of having to go out, because somebody's doing something, an actual voluntarily walking into a church for a Sunday mass. March of '86. So a little bit 39 years is coming up March. I haven't been to a Sunday mass. We used to go Saturdays, 5 o'clock, because Sunday was a disaster. Because Sunday, the morning one was that they were banging tambourines and hallelujah with the guitars. And there was a 10 o'clock one, which was whatever. And then there was a 12 o'clock one. My father didn't want to do nothing on Sunday. My father's thing was always Saturday, 5 o'clock. Go in, bang. And there was 3 priests. It's pretty funny. There was 3 priests. I don't remember their names. But one used to say the mass, done, 40 minutes. One was a decent pace, like 40, 45. And then there was a guy my father used to call him Flash. When I used to go, it was about 40-ish minutes, 40 minutes until we received communion. And we used to leave right after communion. Like right after communion was done, we walk out the side door, which a lot of people did. But the guy my father called Flash, by the time it was time for communion, it was like an hour had passed. He would go so slow. And we walked in, we seen him. It's a couple of times when my father, we walked out. We didn't even go. Me, my dad, and my brothers just walked out. We're like, yeah, fuck this. I'm not sitting here for an hour and change watching this guy babble. My father did it because he had to take us. He really didn't. He did it, obviously. He went to Catholic school or whatever, because back in the days, religion was a bigger thing than it is now. Anyway, brothers haven't been to church in 39 years for an actual mass, and my parents were my mom and my dad. My dad didn't give a fuck. My mom was the whole Slayer, Iron Maiden, devil, satanic. Everybody's a devil worshiper. Hail Satan. I liked horror movies. So as a kid, I had 2 strikes against me. I was a metalhead. I like horror movies. So those are 2 things that went against me as a kid. I didn't give a fuck, whatever. So, all right. I know I said posters, but I had to throw this next. I had it handy. All right. Now I saved the best for last, and I will tell this story after I roll out the poster. It's a really big poster. So bear with me. I hope I can fit it here, because I have to move that and back up more and shit. It's 4 feet wide, the poster. I think it's 7 feet long. I could be wrong. So, all right, let me go get that rolled out real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay. So this is the best for last. So this poster was put up when SmackDown went to My 9, Channel 9 here in New York, or New Jersey, depending on what, same thing. And at the time when I got Triple H in that WrestleMania poster, they were moving to, I think they're moving to CW. I could be wrong. Check 2009. I don't know when this was exactly. This when they moved to My 9. But they were going to CW. And these posters were all over the train station in New York. Every stop. So at the signing, I got the Triple H chat. I got this and that poster. They were moving to, I'll say CW, I could be wrong. Maybe it wasn't Fox. I'll say CW, Channel 11. They did a thing, and they did a block party thing at the Fox News building. It was Jeff Hardy and Hawkins and Ryder. But Hawkins and Ryder was still doing the Edgehead thing, I think, at the time. And we're online for oh no, what am I doing? I'm fucking shot. I got this before that. Oh my god. So I need to see a doctor. I'm fucking too many kicks in the head, man. Front row concert is great. I get guitar picks and sticks and set lists. Getting kicked in the head, it's taking its toll. I found this poster before that signing. I was going from my parents' house in New York back with Gina here in Jersey. Maybe like a month before this, maybe like early September. Because that happened in October. It was still kind of nice out. And I had found this poster. And we knew that they were doing this. They were doing the block party. Triple H was doing a TV show. So I brought this poster and the WrestleMania poster. So we went to go get it. I think he was doing Fox 5. He was promoting it. And I had Gina with me. So I gave Gina the WrestleMania poster. And I took this poster. And he's like, where'd you get this? And I'll tell you the way I told him. On the train coming home, they were taking these down and putting up the new posters for CW. And when I say I just missed the Undertaker one like this by 30 seconds, as I'm walking the hallway, I was on Chambers Street, World Trade Center. I have to kind of walk from the A train to the PATH train. So it's kind of a good walk. And I see someone take something out of the big frame on the wall and throw it in the garbage. It was the Undertaker poster. And he told me he threw out an Undertaker, a Mark Henry, an MVP, and he was going to throw this out. I said, can I have it? He goes, sure. But if you look at the top, it's ripped. So I had to tape it. It was Scotch tape, not packing tape. So we met Triple H. He signed my poster, the WrestleMania poster, and he laid this across the hood of a fucking red Jeep, and he signed it. And he gave me a good autograph too. So I'd sell this if somebody offered me money for it. In a second, I got nowhere to put it, and B, I ain't got a frame for this big. What is it? What is it? Is it 5 feet? It's on. Let me lay down. I want. This is 6 feet. I'm laying on it, and I'm almost 6 feet. So yeah, it's 6 by 4. It's 6 by 4. So I mean, would I have gotten the Undertaker one signed? 1,000%. I would have taken a Mark Henry MVP just to have him. I think there was another one too. Maybe Edge, maybe Batista. I don't remember. But I got the Triple H. I basically going to take it by 30 seconds, if that. So yeah, so they were promoting the SmackDown going to, I'm going to say CW, and they were throwing these out and putting the new ones up, and I kept going back there when they took them down, and I must have missed it, like going through. It was there one day when I was going to New York, and coming back, I got off at 34th Street, and about a week later or so, I went back and that poster was gone. They did a Jeff Hardy. They did who did they do? They did Jeff Hardy. They did Undertaker. They did an Edge. There was like 6 of them, and I wanted the Jeff Hardy, and I wanted the Taker, and I wanted the Edge, but no luck. So, but yeah, there's my posters. I know I was babbling on this one because I just lost my train of thought. So, yeah, they were going to throw it out from the train. I grabbed it and got it signed when I did the block party thing. No bad guy, Jeff Hardy. It was funny because I put the posters in the truck with Gina because she was just going to sit there parked and keep warm because she gets cold. I guess it was like early, mid-October-ish. And she gets cold to drop a dime. Plus, it was early in the morning, too. It wasn't like in the afternoon. It was literally like, we got Triple H at like 7:30 in the morning. And then his signing at the thing didn't start till like 10. Around 10, somewhere in that area. So, but, yeah. And I got the little Twisted Sister poster, which is, again, if you go back and watch it, When I Gotta Take a video, the follow picks up the poster. And that poster I have signed by everybody. I got the same day I got that poster. And next time I go to the old house in Wayne, I will grab those mirrors. The 2 Iron Maiden and the Motley Crue. I might have another one there too, I don't remember. I gotta look. So, anyway. Alright, there you go. So, I'm missing my metal posters too. I have some metal ones too. Slayer, Metallica. That might be with those actually. I might have them here actually. I'll go look later. Maybe tomorrow. I'm done babbling. Alright guys. As usual, thanks for watching. See you later.